Hello. In this lesson, we'll be talking about another way to start, in this case a house, using profiles and horizontal profiles to obtain the shape of the house. Let's start using a common sketch of, can be 30 as 20 by 20 units. It's a common house, and we'll set that our main facade will be the south side as usual. Now we're going to start using our inset of 1 unit. See my result, and now I'm going to divide each side of my house in segments of 3 to 4 units. Okay, I see in my sides I'm going to perform a cut of 3, let's say 5 units, from 3 to 5 units. I will say perpendicular to cut, and I will set my edges. The result will be this. Now I have segments in each side of my house. Now I'm going to define 3 different profiles. First, I'm going to define variables. That will be B1, B2, and B3. Each one will have from 0 to 3 units in the step of 1. The rest will be the same. Like this. And now I'm going to define 3 profiles. The first will be F1, and those profiles will be horizontal profiles, and we'll have a width here. The length of that segment for F1 will be B1. Now I'm going to clone that profile to F2 and F3, and I will assign to F2 B2 and to F3 B3. For the last, I'm going to merge. I will say faces. In this case, I will not tick any one of it because I don't want to join my collinear segments with the sides, with the cutted sides. And then my result will be this. I have all the sides segmented as I did in my cut. Now I'm going to rename, a random rename, from, as you can see, all my segments have the label south. I'm going to rename south to F1, south to F2, and south to F3. This will be randomly distribute F1, F2, and F3 around the my sketch. And for last, I will make an extrude by label. The result will be this. Now you have here a random shape for your house. If I click another, I will obtain many random shapes for my house. Okay. Now I'm going to define the profiles to rise my house. Let's start with a profile that will be plain wall that will have point 1 here, then 3 units, then here a slab for my roof, and close it. I'm going to define some variables here that will be, let's define some variables that will be slab, floor edge, and base. Okay, my slab will be 0.3 unit, my floor edge will be 3 units, and my base will be 0.1 unit. I will assign these variables to my profile. This will be base, this will be floor edge, and this will be slab. Here, slab. And I will label my profile. This here will be concrete, this here will be trim, and this one will be south. Okay? And now I'm going to define another profile for a gallery. I will clone the previous one. Gallery. I'm going to add a gallery here. Let's fix this. I'm going to cut it. This will be my gallery. Here I got entrance floor. Here I got east, and here I got ceiling. Okay? And now we are going to, in this cap, again, I'm going to rename all edges, could be south, and then again, I will rename it randomly, south to plain, and south to gallery, and we'll make another extrude by labels. The result will be this. Now I have different variations for my ground level of my house. It's convenient I will add another variable that will be module. I will set this module from 4 to 6 units in the step of 1, and I will substitute here, instead of this 3 to 5, I will set module here. Now I have control over this segmentation. As you can see, now you have many variations for the shape of your house. It's completely random, because if random, maybe you have shapes that are impossible or not so pretty. You don't use it and click another, and you will have another variation. That is a possibility. Now, let's go to the second floor now. And for the second floor, I'm going to add another profile that will be terrace. There is the same as a gallery. Sorry, I'm going to clone one of the previous one. I will clone the gallery as terrace. Okay, and my terrace will be this. This will be slab. Okay, this will be floor edge. I'm going to fix it to in the gallery. I did not set it as floor edge. Okay. Then I'm going for the terrace, floor edge, and my terrace will have 4 units. And again, I'm going to, in the cap, again I'm going to rename all edges to south, and then rename again south to plane, and south to terrace, and again an extrude by label, and this will be the result. Sorry, I put here 2 faces, is all edges. This will be my result. Now, as you can see, I have many different variations in my profiles in the shape of my house. You can have here many interesting volumes for your house. I will add some modifications to my profiles because I don't want here this part, this is for the base, so I'm going to go to my profiles. In terrace, I'm going to erase this segment And I'm going to clone my plane wall for the second floor. And again, I'm going to delete this segment. And here, if this is okay, this will be, this will be plane 2, and this will be my result. The next step is to rename the skirt faces that appears in this volume. Let's see. As you can see here, you have this face and this other face that are skirt faces. I can choose, this is my extrude, I can rename these labels using this directly, for example, this, and now my faces are renamed. But I want these faces to reflect also this face here that make a difference between the part of the wall and the part of the slab. And there is a way to do that. I will undo this here and go to the profiles definition. In my profiles, in my plane wall 2 profile here, I will select this segment, and here I'm going to configure labels. For this segment, my skirt will be also trim. Okay, and for this segment, my skirt will be west. I will make the same with my other profiles, gallery, in terrace, here, this will be trim, this will be west, right? And for the other profiles in gallery, this one will be trim, this one, I will use another label for this, can be accent, and this one can be also concrete, and the same for my plane wall profile. This will be trim, this will be accent, and the skirt for this will be concrete. And my result will be this. Now I have this skirt divided into slab and wall, the same for all the skirts in my volume. Now I have all the faces correctly labeled, so I'm going to change the terrace label in my profile. Here I'm going to say walk on roof. For different the terraces from the galleries, I'm going to shorten this a little. And now this is my result. or maybe it's better to make it wider, the terrace, instead of 4, maybe 5. Let's see. Too much, I think. Is around the volume. Sometimes it will not work the way you want, but you have many choices. I think infinite choices to choose from. I will let it 3.5 units. Okay. And I will my terrace, walk on my terrace sides, that is walk on roof. I'm going to merge to clean it, make it as one big shape.